People who voted Labour a few months ago, well, have they ended up with a Tory government?
Yes, we're delivering some things the Tories said they would, but they didn't deliver, and that's why I think people are saying, what is the point of the Conservative Party?
Perhaps the Secretary of State could outline where in her manifesto it stated that they were going to take £5 billion away from disabled people.
You were in charge of the Labour manifesto. There was hardly any mention of welfare in there, certainly not on the kind of scale of reform and cuts we're now talking about.
You have another Labour MP telling the I newspaper that, quote, I've heard a lot of colleagues saying that this feels like a Tory approach and not a Labour policy.
When George Osborne was the Chancellor, he did try to make changes to the personal independence payments. Ian Duncan Smith, who was then in charge of welfare, he resigned over the issue and the government had to backtrack.
I appreciate it must be so painful for the Conservative Party, watching a Labour government doing the things that they only ever talked about, reducing the size of bloated state bureaucracy, investing in defence, reforming our public services, bringing down the welfare bill.
Why didn't you mention it in your manifesto? Why didn't you tell the country what you were clearly planning, wanting to do?
We are not a Tory government. We are a Labour government.
Billions of pounds worth of cuts to welfare benefits and other government spending.
Those aren't Tory policies, those are Labour principles.
Given the opportunity to knock down people's concerns, he didn't.